Hey, what's up you guys? It is me, Kath. I am back with another review and tutorial of a Bad Habit Beauty palette. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Bad Habit Beauty Aftershock palette. This is the dupe for the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. This retails for $10 on Shop Hush, or you can get all 4 palettes from the After collection for $30, whereas the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette is $27 on Sephora's website. This is the packaging for the palette. It's super cute. It's this like pretty holographic shade, and you open it up. It has a mirror, and these are the 9 shades. The pans don't quite look the same as the Huda Beauty palette. The Huda Beauty palette, they're like wider pan sizes, but I kind of like the layout of this because you don't have to worry about the shades getting mixed up with each other, whereas I always looked at the Huda Beauty one and I was like, if you got any sort of kickback, it would transfer into other shades. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop some swatches up on the screen. From left to right, we have Sensation, BPM, Light Show, Chaser, Electronica, Drop, Plur, Tingle, and Surge. So the swatches are pretty nice. The shades are pretty standard for Bad Habit Beauty. I'm just going to go ahead and read the description of this palette before I go into the tutorial. Featuring 6 intense mattes and 3 dynamic shimmers ranging from an intense pink to soft peach to a shocking yellow, Aftershock will create complete looks that satisfy your lust for color. So I read that description and I'm not sure that I 100% agree with that. I bought this palette almost a month ago and I'm only just now getting around to creating this tutorial because I would just look at these shades and I didn't feel inspired to create any single palette looks. I didn't get this with the intention of creating single palette looks. I got it to fill some gaps in my eyeshadow collection in terms of color because I'm someone that does really like to play with color from time to time, and I also do sort of question like these 2 pink shades. I'm like, you already have a red shade if you want to deepen up pink, so while I will use these 2 shades together to like sort of deepen up that pink, they're so similar that it's not necessarily like necessary to have the 2 in the palette. I think it would be cool to have like a dark green or a like matte purple in there, but I do understand that the purpose of this palette was to be a dupe, so they were basing the colors off of a palette that already exists. The colors themselves are great, and I think that it's great to have such an affordable, colorful eyeshadow palette on the market, because other than the NYX Ultimate Brights palette and the My Little Pony Colourpop palette, there just aren't that many affordable, colorful eyeshadow palettes out there, and there definitely aren't that many that are good quality. So that being said, I'm going to jump into the tutorial. Today I created this fun little purpley pink blue look. It's sort of a mermaidy look, so if you want to create this look with me, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm starting out with Sensation, which is this lightest pink shade in the palette, and I'm taking this on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro blending brush. Holding this by the end of the brush to get the lightest application, I am sweeping this over my crease. Since this color is serving as our transition shade, you want to make sure you are blending this super well. Next, I am going into Tingle, and I'm using that same brush, and I'm just using that to deepen up the crease color the teeniest bit. Next, I am taking a Colourpop tapered blending brush, and I'm going into this shade Plur, which is the navy blue shade, and I'm sort of packing this into my outer corner and then blending it. What you want to happen is you want to blend this pink and blue color together, so where they meet, it looks a little purple. Once you have started to blend that out, you're going to take that same BH Cosmetics brush and use it to really blend those colors together. Blending's always important, but colorful colors, oh my god, what colorful colors? Colorful eyeshadows are harder to blend together, so you really want to take your time and use a light hand. See how where those colors meet, it's starting to fade into a nice purple color, so we're sort of making our own matte purple shade. And I'm just adding one more little touch of blue right here because I want this outer corner to be nice and deep since we are going to be going in and doing a wing later. And just blending out that little edge. Since the top is no longer looking as pink as I'd like, I'm just adding a bit more pink, but I'm making sure not to blend it down very far because I just want it to be on that very top part of the eye. Next, I am taking my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer and a Real Techniques lip brush, and I am carving out a half cut crease. Next, I'm taking a Kylie Cosmetics concealer brush and I'm going into the shade Drop. That's this gorgeous aquamarine shade. And I'm applying that all over where I just put that concealer. Guys, look how beautiful this shimmer is. This is without applying any setting spray to the brush. Next, on this cute little e.l.f. brush, I'm going into the shade BPM. That's the shimmery purple. And I'm applying that in between the aquamarine color and the navy blue color. And on that same e.l.f. brush, I'm going into Light Show, which is this shimmery blue color. And I'm putting this in the outer corner just to add some shimmer over top of that navy blue. And I want to just pull that aquamarine over a little farther, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. For the underside of my eye, I'm taking the flat end of this Naked 3 brush and I'm going back into BPM, that shimmery purple shade. And I'm just sort of lining my lower lash line and then blending it out. Lastly, for your inner eye, you're going to want to go in with a really white silvery shimmer shade. I'm using the shade Crushed Pearl from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Gleam Glow Kit. And you're just going to really highlight your inner eye. Next, I am doing a wing with the Prestige Cosmetics liquid liner in the shade Black. And once that dries, I'm going in with the NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner in the shade Liquid Silver, and I am just doing another line over the top of that wing. And this is the final look. Alright, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know that colorful eyeshadow is not everyone's cup of tea, but if that's the case, then I guess just don't buy this palette. I'm not going to talk too much about the quality of this palette just because I've done so many other Bad Habit Beauty reviews. I do think that the quality of this palette stacks up to the other palettes that I got from Bad Habit Beauty. This one still did have a decent bit of fallout, however, I did find that the fallout cleaned up super easily. There's no like shadows under my eyes, and I just really like how the look came out. I'll definitely be using this a lot. I don't know if I'll be using this on its own anymore because like I said, I just don't think you can create that many unique looks with just this palette. Maybe that's just me, but that is it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I do post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And that is it. I hopefully will see you guys next time. Bye!